Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be drawing Pidgeotto. This is Pearson drawing here, and I'm going to be talking. I really don't have anything to talk about basically. It's going to be drawing for 30 minutes, trying to knock this out. And really I'm doing this not really for viewers, but really just to kind of catalog how I'm drawing and to kind of document what I'm doing and so forth, and maybe I can go back to it further. Normally when I'm drawing, I tend to have a reference, but at this moment I don't have any references at the time because I'm drawing on a tablet which has its limitations, and unfortunately I can't have all these screens going at the same time, just so I can kind of see what's going on. And I'm not used to talking and drawing at the same time, so that's a new thing for me. So you got to bear with me, because this drawing's going to look terrible when I'm done with it, because I'm not used to doing this. I had an idea the other day, and I wish I had some more references, and I wish I had access to them, because I can't open them on this screen. So I'm just going to rant about how I don't have access to the screen. And anyways, here I go. I've been trying to learn how to draw on a tablet of sorts, or at least using the digital media a little bit better. To some success, I have improved. I think I'm going to struggle with this. This looks like a chicken wing. I had this idea that like Pidgeotto is peering over its wing. Unfortunately, at this time, my brain is kind of sapped with ideas. Got a lot of other things going on. You ever have that time where you're just like, I got all this work I got to do, not enough hours in the day, don't have time to go to the gym, kind of upset that I missed the gym time, really want to work out, got things going on in life, personal things that, kind of bog you down. I don't mind that, but I think we're just going to stick with just a generalized Pidgeot, just so I can kind of get the ball running. I don't want to waste time trying to figure out different compositions, and I'm very fickle at the moment, so my ideas are kind of just, it's late at night, not really late, but just things are kind of not where they need to be. So I'm just going to mess around with a generic Pidgeotto, something that can kind of get down and not really worry about whether it's correct or not. I'm drawing a little bit larger than the scale that I need to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom them down a little bit more. I was going to do a live stream using Sketchbook Pro 8, but I just downloaded it, and it has a bunch of new brushes, and its menu's different than this one, and I did not want to stream it and just show me trying to get acquainted to the features on there. Shrink them down a little bit more. Anyways, let's see if I have. Am I even streaming this? Hopefully I'm streaming this. Yeah, we're streaming all right. You can even hear me. There we go. That's good. So if you hear a little hum in the background, that is an air conditioner kind of doing its thing. I'm getting kind of tired of drawing Pidgeotto. I don't like drawing wings. That's for sure. So I'm on a good, decent track to do a generic Pidgeot. Unfortunately, I had these ideas that I wanted to really push Pidgeot, the idea of Pidgeot doing more action, but at the moment there's some things going on, and I'm just going to keep chugging away. This is kind of like kind of can't perform under pressure, I guess. Um, Sorry, it's not a speed drawing with cool music in the background. Oops. What am I doing here? There we go. Move that in the center over there. Bam, bam, bam. I have gotten well versed at drawing with the Copic blue markers as an under drawing. And I think that's just me getting more adept at the medium, but I'm still quite lacking when it comes to really pursuing ideas that I've been meaning to do, and really kind of frustrating. If anyone has any insight on that matter, feel free to drop me a line. I'm more than uh, open to new ideas and new links and so forth, and basically trying to improve myself as an artist. And every morning I get up and I do my morning ritual. Like have some coffee. I don't really even like coffee. It doesn't even have sugar. Gosh darn! Here I'm drinking coffee that tastes like tar. You know, and I'm drinking coffee and I'm like, ugh. And so uh, I tend to, while I'm doing that, I tend to watch YouTube videos, or at least subconsciously overhear people give tutorials on these things. And I do have to say that it has contributed to some of my progress. It's really nice to see, just seeing people how they manipulate the drawing surface, even through just drawing like this. You kind of learn a few things, at least to an extent. You can't really fix it all or learn it all in one bout, but I'm hoping that being exposed to it over and over again will kind of rub off in the right way onto me. What I don't like about Pidgeotto is his darn feet. Too much like chicken feet. So annoying. Like what the heck is going on with this guy here? He's all right. So sometimes what I do is I'll add a few layers and I'll make an even more in-depth sketch with I don't know, darker, maybe use this. There we go. Some people might think this is a little excessive, but what I think is nice to do is when you're doing stuff like this is there can be it's good to learn, and I think it's good in the sense that I practice drawing things in threes. So I kind of get three uh, uh, goes on the image, and that's kind of nice to do. It's a nice little thing to kind of consider when you're working on your craft. And lately, I've been having some commissions, and um, I'm getting a lot more commissions. But what I'm finding is these commissions, oh my gosh, they're so stressful. What's so stressful about them is they it's like it's not necessarily that I'm not skilled enough. It's just that the communication, and you want them to be happy, and you try your best, and You know, you hope that what you're able to offer to your client is of of meaning and merit to them, and and it's just very stressful to kind of do that. And unfortunately, I'm not used to that type of pressure all the time, and I'm more used to doing my own paintings and just kind of uh, you know, working at my own leisure and trying to get what I need to get done on my own time. But they're on their own little time frame, and I try my best to. So what I'm noticing here is I didn't like the scale. Now that I have the head, I didn't like the scale that I had. The Why did I do that? The bird Pidgeotto here. Oops. So I'm making them a little larger, a little more bulky. Take that cow down there. Boom. And now that I did that, I'm going to have to move Pidgeot's uh, feet down a little lower, thus uh, expanding off of what I had prior. That's a little bit more gestural, but it's a little bit better. So we're going to have to make, thus again, Pidgeot a little bit smaller so that I can, oops, don't want to do that. Oh, let's make this into a group. Let's group this stuff. Group. There we go. Select. Oops. Nope. That's the thing about this darn tablet, dude. It. You wouldn't know, but it does not have the the uh, the my pen stylus. It draws a couple centimeters below my actual where I'm actually pointing my stylus. And that was a huge learning curve on my behalf. It was very interesting to deal with, and I wasn't. When you're drawing, you want to make a drawing and hope that what you're doing is. I don't know if I like that frizzy. Again, it reminds me too much of like a chicken. I gotta bring down the darn Pidgeot's legs. Why don't I just get him little stilts? Stilts. Anyways, and we're just gonna manipulate the feet a little bit more. Again, we'll give him claws. Again, I think I'm like exaggerating the. I am exaggerating the feet a little bit more than I want to, but it kind of reminds me of a like Street Fighter. You ever see Street Fighter? They've got giant hands, giant like feet and boobs and butts and overly large calves, and all those characters are kind of interesting to see. I like the style though, the technique. That's not the issue. Um, anyways, so I'm still working on this. I don't know if I like that scale of the feet, but who cares, right? All right, I think that will do so far. What I'm going to do, we're going to open the group up. We're going to delete that. We don't need that undertone anymore. And we're going to use this group. Actually, we shouldn't even have it as a group anymore. We should just take it out, right? Open this, take it out. Stop that. Take it out, and we'll just use it as an underdrawing, kind of. Don't like the legs on him. I'm probably going to omit those legs. a little bit off. I think I still need to tweak the body again. I'm not really happy with the scale. Again, I apologize. So what we're going to do is we're going to, gosh darn, dude. Having to filibuster for 30 minutes is not an easy feat. But I think I'm doing a pretty good job with the speaking continuously for 30 minutes. I've been going for 15 minutes now, just kind of randomly speaking. It's a skill that you need to. It really is a damn skill. Jeez, oops, cursed. Yeah, stupid bird. Why won't you work? Stop being the bird that I don't want you to be. And then let's erase this. We don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. Did I just copy? How the heck did I do a copy? This is what happens when you have really bad software. You're trying to just playing around. I'm taking longer on this underdrawing than I wanted to. And that's what happens when you're not really prepared. And I think we might be on the way to a decent Pidgeotto. Don't know if I like that. A little too bulky up the top. There we go. I think that will be a wrap. And really struggling with the legs here. Having a heck of a time just placing them in. I'm giving these just having one heck of a time. More time than I really would feel comfortable with working on the darn bird's legs, right? Okay, so let's just kind of let's get going here. Again, I gotta group this stuff because I'm having some problems. And I want to group it so I can adjust the scale because I want to fit Pidgeotto's legs in there. And scale it down a little bit, move in the center, add another layer. Why did I do group another layer? Just shows you how much I know about this program, which is almost nothing. That's what happens when you decide to make a video. Hey, you know what'd be a great idea? Why don't you make a video of something you don't know anything about? Wow. Why don't you just start, why don't you show people about your drawings and show them, see what you can do. Then, well, why would you do that, sir? There's so many other drawings out there, people that can draw better than you. You're right, sir. Well, let me try it out here. Anyways, I like this pen. It's my favorite pen. I like it so much I need to transfer it to Sketchbook 8. I think it's the ultimate in pens. No, I feel that it emulates a good brush stroke that I think is helpful. Notice the lag here. Look at my lag. I want. Gimme. I'm greedy. Just give me stuff. No. So I'm going to just kind of basically black out my character here. In a very hasteful fashion here. I'm not going to worry about it being correct. I only give myself roughly 30 minutes to work on these each day, because because I'm not really a professional illustrator, but I am trying to become something of the sort so I can be more well versed for my clients and have more opportunity. Because at the moment I'm only able to really do more traditional means for my illustrations. And unfortunately, people don't, there's not a lot of open positions for, hey, give me black and white photos of done in pencil or charcoal for this magazine. While you're at it, why don't you get out the printing press? What I like about is doing stuff like this a little bit, giving some looks interesting little marks here. You know, expresses a lot, but you're using very little detail to express some neat information. You know, you don't need to do a lot. After this, I got to do some commission work, of which I'm not quite proud of, but I do need to eat food, and that helps supply me with the means to purchase that food, and then to stick in my belly, and then I digest it, and then it becomes, well, you know what it becomes. I don't need to state it. I don't need to state any of that. That's private. All this is private. It reminds me of like a rooster, the cow, the little cow that I've kind of put on this bird here, this Pidgeotto. You know, or like the um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a little bitty. Nah, we won't do that part. Wait, yeah, we will. I like that. We'll give him a little curly, and then we'll there we go. I think that's good. So I got 8 minutes to finish this, or at least to give a decent line sketch. I don't know if I'm going to get it done in 8 minutes, so I'm just going to kind of protract this out. As I said, I spent a little too much time on the underdrawing, just trying to get things right. I don't know what I'm going to do. There's a little scratch mark that I don't even feel like erasing. I don't think it's necessary to erase. And this is just kind of like just inking, you know, going over their lines, making things appear a little bit cleaner. I watched the a video by Reiki, I believe it's Reiki or whatever. Man, he's good at drawing women. Almost too good, if you know what I mean. What's he trying to say? He likes women. Let's draw a woman in a spacesuit, but let's have that spacesuit super thin and tight on the skin, allowing for no protection against the elements in space. And we're going to give her a nice little bubble, and just overall very sexy, very taut. You know, just no. I'm not. This is not all I. This I don't draw this all the time. Just 800% of the time. No, they're very good drawings, by the way. He can sketch those things like it was ridiculous how fast that guy was sketching. He's got that the female form down pat. No joke. No joke. Oh man. Well, this is okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little thing here. I like to make it seem like the bird's little hair things are kind of curling back behind, and you know they may not be in line with everything, but it's okay. I like making those little fart noises to kind of filler. It's not like um um. So yeah. Just a little bit of drawing. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get it done, but I think what I'm going to do is just going to keep going, finish this up. I keep saying that. I really don't want to do this for another 40 minutes. This is already uh, longer than I'm used to for a for my digital drawing. So maybe I'll just kind of see where it takes me. And what I don't do is I tend to, obviously, I need to actually start learning how to utilize layers a little bit more. I'm thinking about using layers I should start using layers on, like, when I start using tones and such. Um, it wouldn't be a bad thing for me to start doing that more often. Do 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 do. Can I get a witness? I just filling up the time with some laser noises and random sounds by yours truly. That's okay. I like the eye folds that I'm kind of doing on the bird here. Um, let's see. I don't know. Maybe it will kind of fill out right here. I think that'll be a good. There we go. Curl that in. Maybe we could. Oh, what a day, everyone! Does everyone have those days where you're just like, oh man, just a day that you you're happy, you're having a good time, and then just things kind of go downhill. I'm not necessarily bummed out. Just I guess I'm just really tired. Um, things kind of when you work constantly. Uh, whoa! Oh, maybe that's wrong. I don't know where the size of my bird. I don't know where I need um, to do lines on this thing. Let's let's do something like this. I think this will be a good. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And we need to give this bird hard side, so I know where I'm at least putting things. There we go. Little lip. I was just for a thought thinking of giving the bird giving Pidgeot some roller skates. I had no idea why. I was like, let's give this thing some skates. Let them skate around, attack things. Ash Ketchum can't catch him. Oops, that's a blue one. I need some dark tones here. That's not exactly what the line I want, but I can't be. Well, I mean, I can be a picky person, but I don't. At this point of where I'm at, I really just want to kind of get it done. I got some drawings I got to do that go beyond just kind of practice, and this this live stream thing is kind of a new thing for me, as well as my daily studio posts that I've been kind of getting locked in, and I don't think people view this and say, "Oh my God, this guy has some insight. He's got a lot to say. He's saying things and stuff." But anyone, everyone says that. like, why do you do this? Like, why bother putting it on this kind of a? Isn't it like, don't you care about your privacy? Shoot. So I was looking on Instagram, man. Oh my gosh, talk about time suck. Just a bunch of fitness models just exercising the whole time. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. What they do is, it's like, you can be like me. Anyone can be like me. No, you can't. No one can be like you. You're incredibly fit, and that's your occupation. Um, do you realize how much time it takes to get to the level that you're at? You're like, clearly every other uh, Instagram post is a post of you doing an exorbitant amount of crunches. Um, let's not mention that you've edited the thing to show you doing variations. Yeah, like you're at the gym a lot. We understand that, and this is like, but to deceive people like that, it's like saying you can be a basketball player. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't know if anyone says that. I'm just kind of espousing weird ideas. Okay, it's been officially 30 minutes, so I better kind of pedal to the metal. Let's give this guy a little bit of the side wing, kind of showing its profile of that wing a little bit. Maybe a little fluffle, little fluff of feathers. Nope, don't like that. Nope, I like the one. A little fluff of feathers to kind of uh, signify. Don't like that one. That Pidgeot is made out of. That's terrible. Anyways, we'll we'll just keep going and seeing. I don't really know how. I'm trying to be very minute with the marks without being overly descriptive, because then it's going to look like I've been putting a ton of lines for whatever. Kind of transparent this a little bit more. And what we'll do here is we'll go right here and we'll finish this. I'm going to try something. I don't do this often. I don't use this little tool. It's like a steady hand thing. Sometimes I use it. I used it when I first started, but I find that you don't have severe control. You have control, but you can't really, the line weights have to kind of be put in afterwards, because it's kind of a steady line weight that kind of happens. So maybe I have to do it again like this. Notice that lag. Look at that. It's dragging so slow, man. This is what happens when you only have a very, very low power tablet that is probably very, barely. It's not really meant for this, to be honest with you. It's meant for like looking up silly videos of cats or something, right? Am I still streaming? Yeah, I should be. Oh my gosh, no viewers. Who would think that there would be someone be watching this silly stuff? So we're gonna kind of cheapen it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a silly little. I've kind of drawn and redrawn the feet over and over again, so I'm going to do the same on this side. Maybe what I was doing is I was spreading the legs out a little too far or farther than it should be, and maybe I should have it a little closer. Yeah, well, I think that looks a little bit better. And I'm probably going to even do this so far as even so much as kind of dragging a layer over the front leg to make it appear like there's more visual depth. And I'm just going to say, let's give Pidgeot just little regular human feet. How about that? Why? Why would you do that, you know? Little feet. There we go. Oh, I forgot one more toe. Oops. And let's give Pigeon some. Yeah, you just have some regular, regular feet. It's cool. Maybe a little hair. Oh, that's so silly. And not to mention they're super tiny because I've been zoomed in. Um, let's do, well, we're just gonna go with it, right? Gonna go with it. Give Pidgeot little bitty feet, right? Little bitty human feet, and why not? Uh, as long as it makes me laugh. That's okay. Maybe let's do something a little neat here. I don't often do this. Uh, let's make a long voice. Yes, add you, and we'll put you right here, and then we'll. Oops, that's not dark enough. Density, we'll go at 20. I think that'll be good. I hate that. Why did I even? I thought that'd be a great idea. Not, right? Be a splendid idea to do something so silly. I have such terrible ideas. And let's see. Oh, why is it? It's very very. Is it transparent? Uh, oh, okay. I was wondering what was going on there. Let's do another layer, and there we go. I'm just trying to see. There. And we'll put a little bit of shadow here. Little simple cross hatching to give the impression that, yeah, that doesn't look good at all, but that's fine. We need to. I'm having fun, and that's all I can kind of say here. And let's go give the rest of this a go really quick, kind of knock it out. And here we go. You know what's funny is that people will have these fast. No one ever really shows the full drawing. I wish I could get these drawings quicker. Uh, that's terrible. I'm just making all kinds of rookie mistakes. Can't even draw a straight line. I think it's because it's not close enough. I need to zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, we'll try that. Whoa! I just wanted to move. I don't want to zoom. Hey everyone. Okay. I'm a little bit of radio silence at the moment. I'm just trying to wrap this up. I think I might draw something silly on top of my bird once I kind of establish these kind of fin feathers that Pidgeot has. I want to do one more because I think he has 5 that are kind of just there. Just take a minute, okay, you got it. All I gotta do was say. Uh, and then, I don't know, little bitty feet, Rare. I gave him feet, that's for sure. And look at that, you got totes, feet. All right, I think I'm done. That's fun. That was a nice little sketch. Anyways, thank you for stopping by. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at Twitter at, oh no, The Pearson, Instagram at Pearson Lifts Paint, and my website is www.tmpearson.com. Thanks for stopping by.